years of patchwork fixes and ill-conceived revisions, the legal immigration system is as broken as the borders. And while we provide students from around the world visas to get engineering and computer science degrees at our top universities, our laws discourage them from using those skills to start a business or power a new industry right here in the United States.
Well, it's a great country, but so is England. I think the main thing for me and why I want to stay here is after being here for 5.5 years now, my life is almost here. All my friends are here. Most of my family are back home, but all my friends are here. My brother's now at university here. He's doing undergrad out here. And so for me, this is really what I consider home now. And it's hard when I need to have that visa so that I can stay where I consider home.
This is the story of Matt Brooklyn. An immigrant to the U.S., Matt was born in London, England, and grew up in Uxbridge, Middlesex. At the age of 18, Matt left for the U.K. to pursue both an American education and a career as a college tennis player. Starting at Arizona State University and graduating from UCLA, he is now pursuing his master's degree from Georgetown University. Living on a student visa, Matt does not want to leave the country after completing his degree, as he already pays taxes on a home and car, and looks to climb the corporate ladder. Matt sees himself living the rest of his life in the U.S. U.S. government, though, requires Matt to have a work visa in order to stay in the country, and at a time when jobs are sparse, Matt is in jeopardy of having to leave the country he has come to love. Matt's desire to be in the U.S. is great enough that he would enlist in the military in order to stay. He is unable to do this, though, because the government requires a green card in order to serve. Fearing that he has lived a considerable amount of his life in the U.S., Matt wonders if the U.S. government has any concern for his situation, a sentiment felt by many others in his same position.
I feel that they're not working really hard to push me out of the country, but they're not really giving people like myself a break either. I feel that if you study in this country and you pay for the education here and you stay, you go through the education system, I feel like they should help you out a little more than what they're doing right now.
So what is the government doing to help people in Matt's situation? One of the major changes the Obama administration intends to enact is expanding the scope of qualifying students who may stay and work for an extended period in the U.S. after graduation. President Obama plans to implement this policy shift by expanding the optional practical training program, which currently allows foreign students who graduate from U.S. colleges and universities in certain fields to remain in the U.S. to work up for a year following graduation. Last spring, the administration extended the program an additional 17 months for students graduating with a degree to allow them to remain in the country to work for a total of 29 months upon graduation. Most of all, Matt feels that he can be an added benefit to the United States of America. When talking about his stay, Matt often cites the impact that Albert Einstein, Madeleine Albright, Joseph Pulitzer, and Liu Ming-pei had on the country as foreign immigrants. Ming-pei is especially notable to Matt because, as a graduate of MIT, Ming-pei went on to build some of the world's greatest architecture. Matt hopes that his journey through America is only the beginning. He not only plans to create a life for himself in the U.S., but also help pave the way for others who look to follow in his steps. As a country that is built on the foundation of immigration, Matt looks to only fortify the strength of the United States.